Kaspa, you have been warned. And no, I'm not talking about Casper. I think people are just joking and trolling when I talk about Kaspa. They're like, hey man, I think you're saying it wrong. Casper is not a bad investment either, by the way. I just prefer Kaspa over it. But the reason why I decided to make this video is because Kaspa, right now I see so many critics out there. Every time I make a video on it, it's they had an ICO, which is fun, not true. It's going nowhere. This one's better. It's proof of work. No smart contracts. Whatever the case may be, Kaspa is going to rip it. In my opinion, it's only a matter of time before it does. I'm going as far as to say it is Bitcoin 2.0. It is like merging Bitcoin and Ethereum together. Think about that for a minute. And people that just got into the space, they only see Bitcoin now as a potential store of value digital gold. What they don't understand is that initially, before crypto was created altogether, Bitcoin was meant to be a payment, peer-to-peer. But because it was proof of work, it was too slow to send. It takes about 10 minutes to send Bitcoin. They came out with blockchain, Ethereum. They came out with more scalable crypto as proof of stake. But in doing that, they hurt the fundamentals of some cryptos. They hurt the decentralization, in some cases the scalability, or the security, or a portion of one of these three. And that's why we're seeing all these different layer ones come out and the trilemma conversation come to light. Which blockchains or which techs can solve the trilemma? And Kaspa is a ghost DAG protocol. It is a block DAG crypto. So it's taking what Bitcoin failed to do but was created to do, and it's taken it one step further. Kaspa, in my opinion, once it gets battle tested, it will solve the trilemma. It will prove to us that it can be a proof of work crypto that is not harmful to the environment, but in fact is truly decentralized by nature from its consensus, secure, and scalable. And that is something you gotta take in as an visionary, but more importantly, an investor. By the way, if you guys want to see more cryptos like this that I'm either buying, selling, trading, or looking at, add to my watch list, or you want to just reach out to me, or talk to some other like-minded investors, both beginner and advanced, that are, we're always talking about different topics, feel free to join my Discord and Patreon. The link is in the description. I would love to see you there. Think about this for a minute. Its tech is a block DAG. DAGs are known to be scalable. A block DAG means it has functions and properties of a blockchain, while being a proof of work consensus. So all the benefits that proof of work provides with the scalability of a block DAG technology. That is remarkable. And some people are like, well, Kaspa, if it's 2.0, shouldn't it be, Bitcoin's price? No. So Bitcoin was created initially, but failed to be a peer-to-peer payment. Now it's considered store value. Kaspa is like your digital silver. And when you compare gold in real life versus silver, gold is always way more expensive and silver is cheaper. That is where I see Kaspa with Bitcoin alongside it. Also, they have a 28.5 billion supply, I believe, which it says 66%. They're mining it slowly in circulation. So the tokenomics aren't terrible. And listen, if you're comparing this to other cryptos like HBAR, Cardano, it has roughly half the supply of those two cryptos. So it can shoot up way above $1. The tech itself is built for the future. It's proof of work and no ICO. So this is the thing, right? I told you guys how XRP, Ripple winning their case, will be huge for altcoins. In the small chance they lose, which I don't believe will happen, but in the small chance they lose, we will see a huge downside for altcoins, because everybody will be freaking out that they're being pursued next by the SEC. There will be no clarity, no regulation, and Gary Gensler and the SEC can go on a witch hunt and just target every company. Kaspa never had an ICO. It is following Bitcoin's fundamentals. The risk of being pursued by the SEC is zero. It's not going to happen. Bitcoin has already been called a commodity. It is safe. And XRP, I do agree with the bulls on this one. If they win this case, it will also be one of the safest assets. All the altcoins will use XRP going forward to emulate to not be deemed a security if that is indeed the outcome. But Kaspa, I want you guys to know what you're holding if you're investing into this. And yes, I'm extremely bullish. You guys have to understand, you're going to see a lot of criticism. But understand this as well. If 80% of people don't make money in the space, let alone even the stock market, why would you take their opinion without doing your research yourself? I can't tell you guys how many different cryptos I cover, even Bitcoin sometimes, and I get comments saying it's worthless, it's a bad investment, it's not going to do well. Some guy the other day told me Bitcoin's going to zero. I swear to God, he told me Bitcoin was going to zero. And I didn't even answer him because I'm like, this guy's obviously, a maxi of some sort. I think he was XRP. And listen, I'm bullish on many different crypto, but I am not an emotional investor to where I'm just going to bash other cryptos, especially Bitcoin, which I know is not going to zero, and just say it's worthless because I want people to buy a certain crypto. I'm not like that. Anyone that's like that, I would, be very wary of listening to them. But Kaspa, it already touched base at over 4 cents, previous all-time high. It's been out less than a year. The track record is not yet there. As an investor, this is getting in super early. This is like buying Bitcoin in the pre-dawn days before everyone found out about crypto. Right now, we're seeing that with Kaspa. Very few YouTubers are talking about it. We still don't see BitBoy talking about it, Altcoin Daily, some of your bigger channels. Once they start talking about it, just like with Quant, right? You guys remember Quant when it was $40. Nobody was talking about it. And then as soon as it had the big run, everyone's talking about it. Everyone's like, oh, Quant, I'm bullish on that. I forgot about that. When Kaspa hits $1, you're going to see these same big YouTubers start covering it. And I'm telling you, all the critics you're seeing right now that are saying it's bad, saying this one's better, it had an ICO, whatever the fuck you're going to see, they're going to buy in silently at $1 plus. They don't care at $0.015. Just like when Bitcoin was below $1, and you saw that one YouTuber saying, please just buy $1 of Bitcoin. And the reason he made that is because everybody said Bitcoin was worthless and going nowhere. People are going to make the same mistake with Kaspa. This is an emotionally driven market. I've said it before and I'll say it again. People do not make the best decisions when they're emotionally tied to the market. And so if you're trying to be a whale in a couple years when you take profits, these are some of the things you got to look for. What is future proof in the market? What can help scale the market? What's the competition like? What are the trends that are starting to form? Where are people looking at? Where's the interest forming? These are all things you got to look at. Kaspa right now has no competition for its tech and its consensus. Right now, we're seeing conversations. Which cryptos are scalable? Which ones are decentralized? Which ones are secure? Which ones are a security or not a security? Kaspa checks all those boxes. It's solved the trilemma, in my opinion. We will see in due time. It is proof of work. It never had an ICO. The risk of being pursued is minimal by the SEC. What is not to like about this crypto? Not to mention, the founder is a computer engineer who had a big hand in Ethereum's tech. Was in their white paper, Jonathan Sapolinsky. This is not a company that has a shady founder. This is the guy that's been around for over 10 years in this space. He is one of the smartest, most influential, and rumored to be, although I don't believe this, the Nakamoto of crypto, but he is the guy that made Ethereum the way it is today. And I know some people hate Ethereum. There's over 4,000 developers, and it is the top blockchain for a reason. People believe in it despite what some of these critics are saying about it. If that guy who had a big hand in designing Ethereum's tech founded this crypto with no ICO, so the risk of being dumped on is also minimal, how can you not take the time now to research it before it pumps? And I'm not trying to create FOMO. You guys know I usually like investing into projects that have track records that have been around for quite some time. This is a rarity for me because it's been out for less than a year. But when you look at it, you study the fundamentals. Go on their website. They got a ton of things on their website to explain its tech. I'm willing to bet you will become super bullish and you will also see its price for what it is. A major discount, a discount of a lifetime. And that is why I'm making this video, because I know people are going to watch this and they're going to miss out. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to be in the comments a year from now, 2 years from now, whenever the bull market takes off. And they're going to say, I remember the time when Kaspa was below 2 cents. I cannot believe I didn't get in. You're going to see it, guys. It happens every single market. When Cardano was at a penny, when H-bar was 2 cents, when Bitcoin was below $1,000, when Ethereum was $100. Nobody wanted to buy these cryptos. They didn't see them as discounts. They saw them as bad investments that just dumped. They weren't coming back. Be very careful who you listen to, including me. I am not perfect, nor do I claim to be. I'm bringing this to you because I want you to be aware of what you're potentially getting into. At the very least, add this to your watch list and study it for yourself. All I want to do at the end of the day is to bring this up to you so you're aware of it. Anyways, now I want to hear from you. If you heard of Kaspa, are you bullish or bearish? And where do you see its rank on CoinMarketCap this bull cycle? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. With that being said, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.